Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this episode, we're going to be talking about my 1991 Firebird in depth. So basically, this is a rare bird to find. Now it's not a Firehawk rare, okay? It's not a WS6 rare, but at that time, again, I mean, for the most part, the WS6 Trans Ams are not rare. Well, they're rarer than this car, right? They're rarer than a Trans Am, but overall, this car is not as rare as them, is what I'm trying to say. But overall, since this is 2021, and this is a 1991 Firebird V8, what is it, 5-speed, it is still a very rare car by today's standards, as in how many of these cars are still on the road. Okay, not crashed up, not in a junkyard, not forgotten and all rusted up completely, but overall in good restorable condition. Okay, so this is a factory LO3 MM5 with G4 with what is it, GU4. Okay, basically what all that translates to is it's a factory basic Firebird with a W68 per, what is it, yeah, appearance package. Okay, so basically, again, what that means is it looks like a Trans Am, it runs like a Formula, but it's a Firebird. Okay, so you're not paying over $14,000 for a Formula in '91, and you're not paying another what, like $18,000 plus for a Trans Am. And if it was a GTA, or even, okay, let's say a GTA would be like $23,000, give or take, and then the Firehawk at that time, which would be the SLP performance package, it would be like 42 or 43,000. Okay, so you're getting, again, a Firebird that looks like a Trans Am, runs like a Formula, but is a basic Firebird. Okay, so in case people say, you know, Firebirds, or what is it, Formulas, they never came with the TBI engine. They only had TPI engines, tune port injection versus throttle body injection. Okay, and when I did this video years back, I had to erase it, but when I did it years back, when I first bought the car, there was a lot of arguments about this. Oh, you know, the Formula never had the TBI engine. Yes, it did. Basically, again, if you guys want to see the non-believers, right? So we look at these books, which again, at that time, I did show you these books. So there you go. There's all the information right there. We flip to 1991. Trans Am. Highlighted Firebird V8. I'm gonna go slow here so you guys can read this. Okay, now a Formula right here. Look at that Formula. The Formula added a 5.0 TBI V8 5-speed manual gearbox. So basically, if you really want to talk about it, I mean, from the factory, it is a 5-speed. From the factory, it is a V8. It still uses the same basic Firebird V8, and transmission. So that's why the insurance companies, and here you go here, the insurance companies did call this Firebird a formula. So on the insurance company, this is a formula to them because it came with a V8 out of the factory, not a V6. Okay? So I can again talk so much more about this, going more into detail, but I'll leave it at that. So again, for right now, let me put this book away. We also have this other book right here. Okay. And then this one we have to flip over here. 1993. 1991. These are all the options that my car came with. So right here you can see wheel 15x7 cast aluminum. So I gave myself time, again, I mean, it's since I made the first video about maybe a little over 6 years ago. I had to delete the first one because I had music playing, but in that video, that was again the last time I made a video of this car, minus the one for Halloween. Okay, so I gave myself this year to fix this car, make it drivable, reliable, and all this. I gave myself to the end of, I'm gonna say the end of December this year, which is 2021. I figured, well, shit, man, it's been, again, 6 years that it's been parked in the garage, me waiting to save money to fix it up. And again, I was like, you know what, I'm done. I'm done trying to, well, not trying to, I'm just, what is it, I don't want to see it sitting there anymore. I want to see it actually working. So I saved up money, and the second day of October, we're doing this video. I had it for about, I'm going to say about almost 2 weeks now, running, driving reliably, as in insurance on the car, inspection, plates, like renewing the plates and all this. So all that, finally we have the car where I can drive it around and be happy, have a fun car to drive, and just be proud of. Okay, so it does have the PMD seats. Yeah, they're a little dirty, but I really don't care. I really don't care because I'm gonna reupholster them. I don't know what color, probably black or maybe a dark blue like the back seats there. I'm not sure. But again, beautiful car. This is one of my all-time dream cars. Any of the 1982 to 1992, those Pacific years. Again, all this I'm gonna change. All the door panels there I'm gonna change. I'm gonna put probably GTAs, or maybe just better one of these. Again, as you can see, it's cracked over here, it's cracked over there. I need the weather stripping, but it sits in the garage, so you know, I don't have to worry about rust and all that. Usually these cars right here will be just rusted, completely gone. And this one, you can see it's perfect, man. It's beautiful. It's dirty as hell. I gotta get in there with a brush and scrape off all the dirt and stuff, but overall you can see the paint, the original paint. It's a what is it, a brilliant metallic red, the original paint, and then painted black. Okay, so it's very windy outside. I'm gonna take you out. I'm gonna have you look at the car, front, back, side, all this, and just an amazing car. Love it, love it. I don't know how else to say it. I just love the damn car. And look, at the car shows, I will put this, which is, again, you saw it on the Halloween videos, or on the Halloween video. So, let's look at the beautiful car, the beautiful Firebird. Again, it might be windy, trying to not have the wind too bad on the camera. You'll probably hear the wind now because it's really windy outside. So again, the paint will be redone. Let's step back a little bit so you can see all of it. I mean, God, man, look at that car. Freaking gorgeous. So back in the day, these were the actual, maybe a BF Goodrich, a Goodyear, but they did come with a black wall white lettering. So these are cheaper and as close to what I can get original to the car as possible. These are 215/65 R15s, and this is the snowflake rims. Let's look at the engine. Again, sorry if it's windy outside. She has a brand new battery, brand new gas relay. I'm gonna later on change the, how do you call it, the window, I'm sorry, not the window, well yeah, I'm gonna change those to the window motors and the headlight motors. So those I'm going to end up replacing. So it's again a 305 with shorty headers, stainless steel. And you know, I love it. It looks freaking awesome at a car show or something like this. Again, not for racing, but it just looks good. It looks good. So it has the Edelbrock Elite valve covers. It has the K&N air filter, and it has the, again, you can see it there, the Edelbrock chrome intake cover, a brand new belt, rubber hoses all around, and again, just like she's a freaking brand new car, except for, of course, the engine is what, like 30 some years old. Probably more. And you know, you never know. So let's close it up and let's look at the back over here, which you already saw. Again, I mean, you saw all this if you were subscribed to my channel. But if you guys are actually just searching for a 1991 Firebird video for it, well, this is my 1991 Firebird. So let's kind of focus in here. There we go. So again, 1991, first year of SLP making the Firehawk. This is not a Firehawk. I'm not saying it is, but it's cool just to have the hat right here with my 1991. And here is my other Firebird hat. It's all dirty and dusty. Gotta clean it. We have some spare parts here. I just like to. You never know. I have some light sockets. I have some light bulbs in case the light bulbs go out. I have them right there. Cleaned it as much as possible. And whoever, again, the person that I had a bunch of stuff here. And some of it leaked out to the carpet, as you can see. And I will end up redoing the carpet. I'm gonna put a whole new carpet on the car. So another thing to look for are these little caps here. You have them on both sides, and those are usually missing, gone or whatever. So again, very nice shape, very nice, very well taken care of car. So let's close the thing over here, the hatchback. Again, sorry for the wind. This is a gorgeous car. I am just in love with this car. As much so as my 93 Trans Am. And that's why I really don't care if this is a basic Firebird or anything like this, because I already have my Trans Am. And it's still far rarer than any other year in the 4th generation. Again, a 93, I think they only came out with like 5,121 Trans Ams at that time. And only 200, let's come over into the car. Only 200 and, I'm gonna say a little over 200 were in Arctic White. So I have my rare Trans Am. And this is a rare Firebird because of that right there. And if you want to hear her, let's turn her on. The other thing is, let's see, I believe it goes something like 1982 to 1992 Firebird sales, all models, from Firebird to the rarest cars, all of them. They made something like 800,000 of these cars. So over 800,000. I think only it goes anywhere from 8% to 12%. 8 to 12 had a manual transmission. Okay. So again, from 82, 92, 800 plus thousand, and only 8% of that, you know, had a manual transmission. So that's pretty rare, because all the rest of them, again, were all automatic cars. She idles great. She's there. Good alternator. Nice and cool. That's the brake. As in, I have the emergency brake there. We're not going anywhere, so it's just there. The oil PSI is right at just a little under 50. So yeah, it's just, again, what do you expect? Everything is freaking brand new. Turn it off because, well, I ain't driving it right now, so put it in gear, second gear. I always have it in second gear when I'm parked somewhere. I always have the e-brake and put it in gear. It's just something I do. So yeah, this is just a beautiful car. I wish I could show you more, but I don't want you guys to be like, oh my god, it's so windy, I can't hear you. Or, you know, you're wearing headphones or whatever the case is, and, you know, again, you don't like the wind noise. But yeah, overall, I mean, I gotta do some of, like, a little bit of TLC right here. Push this back in, make it nice and neat again. All this is, again, you have cracks, or I have cracks right here. Right here. But overall, at least it still has this. And yes, there are plenty of out there that are so much better condition than mine. But again, try to go out and find yourself a pristine, beautiful 91, 92 5-speed V8. You know, if you do find one, and I'm pretty damn sure you will find one, but you're gonna spend over $5,000. And or if you don't, you know, it was probably a gift to you, like a family member. Oh, look, I'm gonna give you my car. Okay, so to find one in this good of a shape, And yes, it still needs rust. I'm gonna make this a part 2, guys.